오늘은 시민권 인터뷰 통역관을 데리고 가지 못해서 영어 읽기와 쓰기를 하셔야 한다는 분들을 위해서 읽기와 쓰기에 대한 공부를 알아볼까 해요. 그래서 처음에 이제 시험관이 태블릿에 문장을 주고 읽어보라고 하죠. 그래서 그게 읽기가 되고 거기에 대해서 또 writing, 답을 써보라고 해요. 그래서 그건 또 쓰기가 되죠. 그래서 읽기와 쓰기를 테스트하게 되는데 거기서 못하게 되면 세컨 초이스로 또 줘요. 시험관이 문장을 읽고 써보라고 하죠. 그래서 쓰게 되면 또 그거를 읽어보라고 해요. 그래서 두 번째 기회를 주고 또 그것도 못하면 세 번째 기회를 주는데 그래서 거기서 한 번만 패스하시면 읽기와 쓰기는 패스하게 돼요. 그래서 오늘은 제가 시험관 그 시민권 인터뷰에서 읽기와 쓰기에 나오는 문장들을 제가 오늘 다뤄보려고 하니까 이것만 공부하시면 읽기와 쓰기는 패스하는데 문제가 없으세요. 자, 그러면 시작해 볼까요?
Who was the second president? Who was the second president? Adams was the second president. Adams was the second president. Who lived here first? Who lived here first? American Indians lived here first. American Indians lived here first. Who is our current president? Who is our current president? Donald Trump is the current president. Donald Trump is the current president. Who can vote? Who can vote? Citizens can vote. Citizens can vote. Who was George Washington? Who was George Washington? George Washington was the first U.S. president. George Washington was the first U.S. president. Who was Abraham Lincoln? Who was Abraham Lincoln? Lincoln was the president during the Civil War. Lincoln was the president during the Civil War. Who elects Congress? Who elects Congress? The citizens elect Congress. The citizens elect Congress. Who lives in the White House? Who lives in the White House? The president and his family live in the White House. The president and his family live in the White House. Who was the father of our country? Who was the father of our country? Washington was the father of our country. Washington was the father of our country. Who was the first president? Who was the first president? Washington was the first U.S. president. Washington was the first U.S. president. When is Columbus Day? When is Columbus Day? Columbus Day is in October. Columbus Day is in October. When is Flag Day? When is Flag Day? Flag Day is in June. Flag Day is in June. When is Independence Day? When is Independence Day? Independence Day is in July. Independence Day is in July. When is Labor Day? When is Labor Day? Labor Day is in September. Labor Day is in September. When is Memorial Day? When is Memorial Day? Memorial Day is in May. Memorial Day is in May. When is President's Day? When is President's Day? President's Day is in February. President's Day is in February. When is Thanksgiving? When is Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving is in November. Thanksgiving is in November. When do we vote for president? When do we vote for president? We vote for the president in November. We vote for the president in November. Where does Congress meet? Where does Congress meet? Congress meets in the Washington, D.C. Congress meets in the Washington, D.C. Where is the White House? Where is the White House? The White House is in Washington, D.C. The White House is in Washington, D.C. Where does the president live? Where does the president live? The president lives in the White House. The president lives in the White House. How many states are in the United States? How many states are in the United States? The United States has 50 states. The United States has 50 states. How many senators does Congress have? How many senators does Congress have? The Congress has 100 senators. The Congress has 100 senators. Why do people want to come to America? Why do people want to come to America? They want to live to be free. They want to live to be free. Why do people want to be citizens? Why do people want to be citizens? They want to vote. They want to vote. What is one right in the Bill of Rights? What is one right in the Bill of Rights? Freedom of speech is one right. Freedom of speech is one right. What country is north of the United States? What country is north of the United States? Canada is north of the United States. Canada is north of the United States. What does Congress do? What does Congress do? Congress makes law. Congress makes law. Who elect Congress? Who elect Congress? The people elect Congress. The people elect Congress. What was the first U.S. state? What was the first U.S. state? Delaware was the first state. Delaware was the first state. What was the first U.S. capital? What was the first U.S. capital? New York City was the first capital of the U.S. New York City was the first capital of the U.S. What country is south of the United States? What country is south of the United States? Mexico is south of the United States. Mexico is south of the United States. What U.S. city has the most people? What U.S. city has the most people? New York is the U.S. city with the most people. New York is the U.S. city with the most people. What president is on the dollar bill? What president is on the dollar bill? President Washington is on the $1 bill. President Washington is on the $1 bill. What is on the American flag? What is on the American flag? There are 13 stripes and 50 stars on the American flag. There are 13 stripes and 50 stars on the American flag. What are the colors of the flag? What are the colors of the flag? The colors of the flag are red, white, and blue. The colors of the flag are red, white, and blue. What state has the most people? What state has the most people? The state of California has the most people. The state of California has the most people. What is the capital city of the United States? What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States. Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States. What do we have to pay to the government? What do we have to pay to the government? We have to pay taxes. We have to pay taxes. What is the largest state of the United States? What is the largest state of the United States? Alaska is the largest state of the United States. Alaska is the largest state of the United States. What is one right citizens have? What is one right citizens have? Citizens can vote. Citizens can vote. Who has a right to vote? Who has a right to vote? Citizens have the right to vote. Citizens have the right to vote.
오늘은 시민권 인터뷰 통역관을 데려가지 못하시는 분들이 읽기와 쓰기를 테스트하게 되는데 오늘 공부한 문장만 공부하시면 충분히 패스하는 데는 문제가 없으세요. 그래서 N400에 나오는 그 문항과 그리고 시빅 테스트를 잘 공부하시고 그리고 오늘 영상 읽기와 쓰기를 잘 준비하시면 시민권 시험 합격에 문제가 없으십니다. 그래서 오늘도 이 영상이 도움이 되셔서 시민권 한 번에 합격하시기를 간절히 바랍니다. 영상 시청해 주셔서 감사합니다. 다음에 더 좋은 영상으로 또 만나요. 감사합니다.